A hit with some of the younger ones. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon is making his first official visit to Havana for a summit meeting of groups of Caribbean and Latin American states. A trim doesn't hurt either, especially if it helps entrepreneurs at one of the many new private barbershops that have sprouted up in the past year. Part of a wave of reforms to spark private business here. Reforms that Secretary General Ban Ki-moon supports.
Cuba is undergoing an important transformation process, and I'm eager to learn more about it and talk about how the United Nations can continue to accompany this process.
Despite economic reforms, on the political front, Cuba is still willing to use a firm hand with those who speak out against the government. Human rights groups say in the last few days, several leading political dissidents have been arrested. They were planning on attending their own unauthorized meeting during the summit. The Caribbean Latin group meeting in Havana, known as CELAC, was launched 3 years ago, mainly to counter the U.S.-influenced Organization of American States. It had major support from Venezuela's late president, Hugo Chavez. With him gone, it's unclear what real influence CELAC can wield in the region. The man who succeeded him made it clear Venezuela is still behind it.
Latin America and the Caribbean are now together forging a single road, the road to a new independence.
Although CELAC is seen as a counter to U.S. influence in the region, the head of the Organization of American States is actually here in Havana as an observer to the summit. This is an historic move because the head of that organization has never come to Cuba, and it comes 52 years after the OAS kicked Cuba out of the group.
Whatever agreements emerge from this summit, this is really a chance for Cuba to underline its conviction that it remains an important political player in the region. Raney, Al Jazeera, Havana.